Right, so we got Boot Camp 2024. We're gonna warm up first, just with a side step and a shoulder roll. It's spooky. Don't be haunted by all the candy and sweets that are coming up. You're gonna balance and be able to enjoy things. 4 more. 3, nice and smooth. 2. Let's go to a knee lift, overhead reach. Create length. Very nice. 4 more. 3, 2. Don't be haunted. Hamstring curls coming up with a wicked wide row. So you'll hear some of these terms throughout the workout. And our warm-up is preparing you for that. So we got 4 more. 3, 2. Let's tap it out for tricks. Reaching across. Excellent. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we've got our spooky squat with an overhead reach. So halfway down, one arm you pick, because we end up doing both anyway, and it'll all even out. One more on each side. Great, length again. All right, shoulder rolls with a heel dig, digging into that grave. Yes, good. 4 more. 3, 2. Got that haunted hamstring stretch. Right heel out, hands on the left thigh. Ease down into that hip tip. Shoulder roll, round up like the black cat stretch. Right back down. Hamstring. Roll up, black cat stretch. One more time. Hamstring. And roll up. Now we'll switch sides. Left heel's going to come out. Lengthen. Cat stretch. Come all the way up. Shoulders roll down. 2 more times. Roll up and down. Last one. Good. We're going to stay tall and have 2 big boo circles. Back. 2. And then 2 frightening front circles. Awesome. Okay, let's start with 1 dumbbell. You've got your spooky squat with rotation. Spooky squat with rotation, 10 squats all together. Nice tall spine. Here we go. Spooky squat, we're going to sink down, come up, rotate. You can start at either side. Sit, stay with it. One more. Nice work. Let's put that weight down. Now we've got our jack-o'-lantern jack taps, making a T out in the front. You're going to open a tap to the side, each side, 2 for 1. So that's 1, and that's 2. And so, good, shoulders down, chest up. One more to each side. Awesome. All right, back to your spooky squat, single weight. Sink down into those heels. Down, up, and rotate. Use that core. It's a killer core today. One more. Nice job. Weight is down. Jack-o'-lantern jacks in 3, 2, 1. Open out and tap. Remember, this is 2 for 1. So 2 taps for 1 full rep. Good. All right, one more set. Spooky squat, jack-o'-lantern taps. Jack-o'-lantern jack taps. Woo! I'm gonna get all tongue-tied today. So bear with me. Stay with it. One more. Good finish. Jack-o'-lantern jack taps. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Make a T with those arms. A little bit more. Two more. And break. Awesome start. You got a full minute here. Recover, walk around, grab a drink. Then we're going to move to our next group. Way to work, gang. So you can use light to medium weights or no weights on the next one. So we've got our killer kicks for the first set, standing tall, pulling down and pushing out. And again, this is 2 for 1. We've got our killer kick with control. Actually, we'll put that in second. We're going to go into a pumpkin press. This is where you do want to use weight or your body weight. I recommend lightweight. So your pumpkin press, you step forward with a hammer curl, turn your palms out, press up, come back, bring it in and down. So it's our pumpkin press. Gonna alternate. So this one's gonna be a little bit longer based on the nature of the movement. It's a jam-packed movement. Hammer curl. If comfortable, turn out, press, lower, chest flying in front and down. Hammer curl and then turn, press, bring it in and down. Brace those abs. So you start with the hammer curl. Depending on your shoulder, you can keep the hammer curl position so your hands are neutral on that press. If it's more comfortable using this option, feel free to do so. We're still working. After this one, I'm going to show you the other option once again. So when you do that hammer curl to start, you finish, palms face you, then they face away, and you got your press. Looking strong, everyone. Let's keep it going. You're all scary strong. Just a little bit more. Hang in there. Load and move. Last one. And down. All right, time for those killer kicks. It's a total of 20. So we're going to get ready. Brace those abs. Start small first. Hands in front, no weight. Push. Push. Now, if you're healing a knee or a hip and you need an option for this kick, I would do alternate knee lifts. Kick. If the kicks are feeling strong, and you're looking for a little more, which I'm sure you all are on a Saturday morning, you've got that core kick. So this is coming from the core rather than the hips and knees. My abs are working to bring the legs up and I'm pushing out. Halfway there. Last one. Pumpkin patch press. So we're gonna get ready. In 3, 2, and 1. So you can alternate stepping forward, curl, open up. Nice combination here. You get a little bicep curl, chest fly, and shoulder press, all rolled into one neat move. Stay strong. Curl up. A little bit to go here. Brace those abs. Hang in there. So just be aware of your options. You have this bicep curl that brings the weights right up in front of your chest, and then you can incorporate that fly and the press. Starting with your next forward step, we're going to have about 4 more. And if you're healing a shoulder and you need the option, here's the last 3 with the neutral hand position the entire time. So you can choose what's best for you. Last one. Nicely done. All right. Transition over to those killer kicks. Give yourself a shoulder roll. 3, 2, 1. Get your bearings. Find your center. So if you notice, my arms are still close to my body. I'm not reaching yet. Give yourself a chance to settle in. We're approaching that halfway mark, and I'll add that additional option where you're going to dig a little deeper into that core. Get out and reach. Come on, you can do it. Last 2, and break. 1 more set coming up. Pumpkin patch presses. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hammer curl or regular curl. Shoulder press. Chest fly. Stand your ground. That's it. We start to feel a little bit heavier. You're on your 3rd round. Getting stronger. Yes. Stay with it. Come on. Starting with your next step, you're going to have 2 more. So keep those shoulders down, abs braced. Very nice. 1 more. Weights are down. Awesome. Killer kicks are coming up. Take a breath. In 3, 2, 1. Adding that reach, add it when you feel ready or leave it out. It's your workout. Just make sure you make it count. Hang in there for 4. Hang in for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Full minute to recover. We are moving on to the next pair. You guys are killing it today. Killing it. Woohoo! Okay, now you can go a little bit heavier because we've got the double deadlift. You want to go with those weights, feet shoulder to hip width apart. Weights at your side like a suitcase. This is going to really zone in on those glutes. Little stretch at the hamstrings. And of course, strengthening the abs. So from the side, I have that tabletop spine. Tip from the hip, slide the weights towards the knees. Look out over the toes. Squeeze those glutes to come up tall. Hip hinge. Slide it down. And then come all the way up. Nice work so far. Tall and strong. Tabletop spine. Keep going. You got this. We're going to do 4 more. Stay long through the spine. Create length on those hamstrings as you go down. Give yourself 3 more. You got this. 2 more. Last one. Nicely done. Weights are down. Now, our cardio is the headless Heisman. We have 20 total, traveling from side to side. It's 2 steps. Let me walk you through it, and then you can pick up the pace as you see fit. Step, step, knee. 1, step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. So you're nice and tall. Come on. Halfway there. Look straight ahead. Your body is going to go where your eyes are. So if you look straight ahead, it helps you stay upright. Halfway there. Step, step, knee. 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 Last one. Take a quick breather. We're going back to those double deadlifts. Woo! Here we go. Reset, shoulders down, proud chest from the side. We've got that tabletop position. Hip hinge. Look out past your toes. Squeeze those glutes to come up. Keep going. You're doing a great job so far. Excellent. Nice and proud through the chest. Navel to spine. Awesome. Hang in there. We've passed that halfway point for this set. You're gonna make it. Let's do 2 more. You can do it. Last one. Well done. Let's put those weights down. We're gonna set up for that headless Heisman. You have a couple seconds. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. Step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. Step, step, knee. Step, 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 step. Good. Way to hustle. Keep going. Past that halfway point. Dig deep. One more each way. I'm with you. Let's do this. Yes. Way to go. Transition time here. 3rd round. Double deadlift. Set yourself up. Take a deep breath. Definitely going to need it. Here we go. Shoulders down. Show me your proud chest. We got that hip hinge. Create length. Use those glutes to come up. Excellent. Woo. There we go. Stay with it. Good. There's 2 left. They're all yours. Make them count. 1 more. Way to work on that double dead deadlift. Let's put those weights down. All right. This will put the final nail in the coffin on this group. Step, step, knee. Headless Heisman. Awesome. You're going to make it halfway there. One more, bring it home. Yes, you did it. Recover here. Then we're going to the next group. You're nice and strong. We've got some wicked wide rows coming up. Wicked wide rows. Our wicked wide row is going to have us stand with our feet shoulder to hip width apart, holding a dumbbell or using your own body weight, alternating, pulling one arm up, directing your elbow out. So this gives you a nice opportunity to work the upper back as well as the back part of the shoulder. And we are doing singles. So we want to stand tall. You can soften those knees. If someone came over and tried to knock you down, they wouldn't be able to do it. You've got such a strong stance. So we pull up, direct that elbow out. That's good. So your dumbbell and your thumb are slightly near your armpit at the end. That's how high. Good. Nice and tall. Past that halfway point. Let's dig a little deeper. You got this. One more on each side. Beautiful. Okay, weights are down. Right. Now we're going to work with a reverse lunge with a knobby knee drive. This is what it looks like. Slow. Your left leg is your anchor. Your right leg is slightly behind you, bracing your heels. You're going to come down into a lunge. You're going to hold that lunge. And in that lunge position, your right leg has the knobby knee drive. We're doing 16 on each. If you need to bring that lunge up or maybe eliminate it, you're standing tall from the kickstand position. I'm bringing the knee. Have arms working in opposition. It'll help get your heart rate up without stressing your joints. So you have 16 to 20. This is 2 for 1 because the pace is supposed to be brisk. Shoulders down. Here we go. Halfway there. One more. And switch. Yeah, we got 2 legs. And we're just going to knock both sides out each time. Reduce that excitement and anticipation. Pretend you're running away from the boogeyman. I don't know, some of you like you'd be caught right away. Last one. Okay. Walk it off, walk it off. Good news, you get 2 more rounds just like it to redeem yourselves because those knee drives, I don't know, they were kind of scary looking. Let's go back to that upright row. Get those weights. Stand your ground. Here we go. Wicked wide row. Coming up. Slow and controlled. Yes, much better. You're gonna make it. Stay with it. So each side's going to do one more strong finish on set 2 of your wicked wide row. Yes. Okay. Navi knee drive. Let's put some life into this so you don't end up being dead last. Here we go. 20, 19, 14, 13, 8, 4, 3, 2, switch. Ready? Go. Yep. Less of a break. Push it through. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. That looked a little better. I saw some signs of life out there. Better news is you get 1 more round with this group to redeem yourself. So let's put some life into this. Here we go. Wicked wide row, elbow to the side. Direct that elbow directly out to the side. You got it. With or without weight. You're going to feel this along that upper back of the shoulder. A little bit of biceps coming up. A little bit of triceps going down. Everyone has a nice strong stance, so let's put it to good use. Keep those rows coming. 1 more on each side. And weights are down. Beautiful. So here we go. Last set, stationary lunge with that Navi knee drive. Dig in and go. 20, 19, 18, 13, 8, 4, 3, 2, switch. Awesome. Reset and go. 20, 19, 18, 13, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautifully done. So much better than when we started. Take a minute. Take a drink. Got just 1 more round. 1 more round. And then your trick or treat finisher. Yes, of course, of course, of course, of course. We've got our tricky triceps. Tricky triceps kickback. We're going to come down on all 4s. The good news. You know there's always good news when we go down to the floor. We're staying here. So we have 10 tricky triceps kickbacks. And then your treat is your bear crawl. Yep. Yep. It's our corpse crawl today, but we're going to start on all 4s. Let's put the dumbbell in your right hand. Now, both knees can remain on the mat if that's more supportive to you at this time. Both options have the purpose of engaging the core and working on balance. So that left wrist is under the shoulder and the right arm comes up. And we've got 10 single arm kickbacks with that left leg extended. Think long and strong. One more. Now we're going to switch. So when you switch now, I'm just turning in case someone needs to check form. And remember what the move is. Right leg is extended back as an option. Left arm comes up and we have 10 single arm triceps kickbacks. So these are your tricky triceps today. One more. Yes. And the great news is you get to stay here for the second move. Then you get your break. Bear crawl is the main move. As you come into table, spread out your fingers, pull the knees up, right hand, left foot come forward, then left hand and right foot. Now when you go back, you go back with where you left off. Left hand, right foot, right hand, left foot, and that's one. If you need an option, we're gonna work on your plank, knees down with shoulder taps. So that's a substitution. If moving forward and back is not on your menu today based on the kind of week you have. And you can also just work on coming up and holding that hovering table. So you've got 3 nice options here. I'm going right to the corpse crawl. So we're going to go forward, forward, back, back. That's 1. Forward, forward, back, back. That's 2. Forward, forward, back, back. That's 3. Dig deep. Hold on to it. 3 more trips. Forward, forward, back, back. 2 more. Forward, forward, back, back. 1 more. Forward, forward, back, back. Rest, and we're going to stand for a stretch in between because we're going to get the icky inchworm in. So you're going to roll back to that squat. Heels down, come all the way up. Reach overhead, come back down, icky inchworm here. So you're just gonna walk out, nice long plank, and then bring it down to table and grab your dumbbell for the right arm, tricky triceps. Left arm is right under your shoulder, and left leg goes back. 10, 9, 8, stay with it. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. We're switching sides. Tricky triceps. Right leg is back. Left arm is doing those kickbacks. You're long and strong through that right leg. Last one. Awesome. Set that weight down. Tabletop position. Corpse crawls. Corpse crawls. So remember, shoulder taps are an option and hovering knees are an option. Main move, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Halfway there. Let your core lead the way. It's not pretty. Come on. One more trip, forward and back. Come down to table, then reset, come up to stand. Woo. Reach overhead. Lower those arms down. Inchworm, the icky inchworm today. So we're going to come all the way down. Nice long plank. And then table. Grab your weight. Let's put it in the right. Third time's the charm, so they say. Right arm, you've got your turkey triceps kickback, and that left leg extends for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. There we go. Right leg is back. Everyone is doing great. I see legs that are nice and straight. Awesome. You're going to make it. You're nice and strong. Well done with the tricky triceps kickback. Let's seal the deal. Here comes our corpse crawl. Table position. Forward, forward, back, back. That's 1. Forward, forward, back, back. That's 2. Yep. Tabletop throughout. Come on. Stay strong. Two more trips. You'll make it. 1 and done with this group. Yep, let me clarify that. I know what you're thinking. Way to work. Let's come up for our stretch and our icky inchworm. Bring it all the way up and then right back down. Let's take it to the floor. Inchworm brings us down. Nice table. And then, believe it or not, you're gonna have a seat. There we go. Here, you can always add a band to your thighs. So it's gonna be above your knees. We've got the graveyard glute bridge. And these are conveniently arranged for your enjoyment, of course. You can use the band or opt out. Our graveyard glute bridge is going to have us come on to our back, raise those toes. So you're in the heels, relax your arms at your side, peel that spine off the mat. Hip lift to glute bridge, and then right back down. Good. Now for those of you who might be like, this is easy. Well, you can add a little cinnamon and spice to it. Pick up your left leg. Try that single leg for 5, and then switch. Single leg glute bridge. It has 1 leg coming out of that graveyard. So you can do 2 more. I'm just going to come back and do the other leg the whole time. See that? Even that is ambitious, right? Then the good news is you're going to turn to your side and sit up. You've got your coffin curl down. It's a little scary, but you'll be fine. So we're going to stay with our feet, toes up, heels down. Imprint your sits bones on the mat. You can have your hands under your thighs for more support at the hips and low back. So we'll start here and then I'll show you some progressions. You want to make that C. Fold inward, engage the abs, look down the center. You're halfway down, then you're going to come up. Good, so that's it. Curling down into the coffin. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not my time. Good. Now we're halfway through, so if you need an option, I'm going to extend my arms, palms up. They're along the knees, and then as I come up, I raise slightly in front, melt down, curl halfway down, engage those abs, come up. I'll show you 2 more like this. So you're rolling, 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 dig deep, come up. Arms are along for a free ride here. It's your core that's causing that extension. 2 more. 1 more right here. Nice work. Now hands under the thighs, convenient transition. Back to those graveyard glutes, single leg option. So depending on where you were before, I'm going to start you off with both feet, toes up. So we get about 10 to 12. After this one, I'm going to show you that single leg option. If you have the band on, just raise that leg, let your foot relax. I dare you to stay on one side the whole time. All right, a couple more. Last one. Now lower your hips, lower your feet, roll to your side. It's the safest way to come up from laying down. Then we'll set up for that coffin curl. So this is also 10. I'll start you off with the first option. Hands stay under the thighs, gaze down your center, roll halfway down. Then we're going to come up, scoop the navel, roll halfway down. Arms extend out in front between your knee and calf. You can try with your palm up. That helps your shoulders to relax. So if this option's working for you, you can keep it. Gonna dig a little deeper here. So those arms get a free ride, raising up overhead, and then falling back down and in. You really have to brace those abdominals. If your lower back or hips start to feel tired, that's a sign that the abs are losing its connection. So reconnect. I'm going to give you 2 more. Pick your poison. There we go. 1 more. Right back down. Take it to the floor. Last cycle. This will be our final nail on the coffin here with this set. Graveyard glutes. I'm going to split the set here with my single leg glute for 5, 4. You pick what option's best for you today. Then I'm switching. So my third set gives me half the reps on each side. And that's a great way to challenge yourself without overdoing it. Keep it in the glute. Foot comes down, hips are down. Let's turn to the side and sit up. And last but not least, we got that coffin curl, of course. So engage, sit tall. Can you make an imprint of your sits bones to the mat? Think about that. Scoop out at the navel. Hands under your thighs offer a lot of support while you're still getting the benefits of the core. I'm going to progress, just taking those hands out. If you feel ready to try this, I recommend palms up. Helps those shoulders to relax. And then the final 4, you can stay in either of those 2 options if you want to explore. When you come up, it's a big curl up and then slowly lower down. Sinking in from armpit to rib, rib to hip. 2 more. Ooh, you guys are looking so strong, it's scary. 1 more. Awesome. Okay, if you have the band on, let's take it off. We made it to the Frankenstein final stretch. So we're going to come down to the back. Bring one leg in. Single knee to chest. Help out those hips with extending one leg. And then we're going to switch. Single knee to chest. Excellent work today. Keeping it festive. Now we'll bring both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug and hold on to that. Take a deep breath, and then if comfortable, gently place your hands on top of the knees just to guide them in a hip circle to the outside, then down your center and up back into the center 4 times. Out to the side, down and in. 2 more. Out to the side, down and in. 1 more. Out to the side, down and in. Reset. Can you guess what is next? Because I know you're just so smart. Hands are gently on the knees. You're going to go down through the center, out to the side, and then come up and in 4 times. So just ease those legs gently away from your center. Guide each leg out to its respective side and back to the center. 2 more. Ooh, should feel good. See, this is your treat for doing all those tricks. Awesome. Now, left foot to the floor, right leg to the ceiling. Let's move that foot, point and flex while you stretch your hamstring. That's it. Relax your foot, ankle rotation. All you're going to do is about 4 each way. And we can relax our foot and cross your leg over. Your hip and glute area have a chance here to really open up. And this is where you might be able to tell, yeah, I worked pretty hard this week. Lots of walking, lots of bike riding, lots of pumpkin picking, bringing the plants in, have to squat down and pick them up. There we go. Now we're going to switch sides. So all the stretches were done on one leg. Go to the opposite leg. Let's get that hamstring lengthened on the other side. And then begin the movement at your feet. Point and flex. Yeah. There we go. Ankle rotations. Just pick a direction to start. You're going to hit both, so it all evens out. Give yourself about 4 each way. And then we'll relax the foot, cross the leg over. And let that hip and glute open up again. Yep, you probably had a nice activity-filled week. Whether you're getting back on track or you're trying to push things further along. Stretching and recovery is critical to your progress, regardless of where you are. You always need to make some time for it. Let's uncross. Better news. You get to lay on your side and stack those thighs. Rest your head on your bottom arm. We're going to give that top leg a nice stretch at the quadricep. So you want to bend at the knee. You can use your band around your ankle to assist with the stretch if you don't have a strap close by. If it's comfortable for you to just take your hand back there and have your foot rest in it, that's also good. Now I'm going to ask you to join me in switching sides because on the way we're stopping for another stretch. If you stack your thighs and sit up, sit tall with both legs straight out, staff pose. Then we have a nice seated forward bend before we head over to the quadricep stretch. We're making a pit stop for your hamstrings and low back. Very nice. So you lift up from the hips, fold down towards the thighs, just enough to feel length at the back of the thighs, while your lower back feels nothing. If you're tight in the lower back, you want to ease up on how far you're folded. That's better. Draw the navel in, roll that spine up like the black cat, and let's take it to the opposite side. You're going to lay gently, rest your head on your bottom arm, stack your thighs, and then take that top leg, bend at the knee. Quadricep stretch. You did great work today. Hope your energy stays with you throughout the day. You're very productive and strong. Now we're going to let this stretch go, and our transition is going to be to table. So you can come up onto all fours, and we'll take 2 big cycles of a cow and a cat. So fan out your fingers, create length, and inhale for cow, Draw the navel in, round the spine up, black cat stretch. Good. And once again, lift and lengthen for cow. And then exhale for cat. Then we'll come back to table and we're going to bring one foot in front with your knee at 90 and come to standing so we can get some upper back and chest openers in. Just give you a better view here. There we go. Standing tall, extend those arms out. Nice and long in front. You want to feel some relief across that upper back and near that shoulder from those wicked wide rows. Then if we take the arms out to the side, turn the palms up, opening the chest and shoulders. These were the muscles that got you through the pumpkin patch presses. And then we'll take the hands in the back, shoulders open just a little more. And final stretch, take your feet a little wider and separate your hands. They can come around to the front thighs, bend the knees a lot and tip from the hip. Tabletop spine, roll halfway up. Tabletop spine once again, roll halfway and begin to walk your hands up your thighs, giving that lower back some nice attention. You did it. Great work today. Thanks for coming. Awesome.